Good morning, guys. This is JIDEX Academy, and I'm here to take you guys on trial balance, which is an accounting subject. Okay, trial balance can be defined as a schedule or a list that shows the debit and credit balance extracted from the ledger to show the arithmetical accuracy of the ledgers. It's just like a list. It's a memorandum of account. It does not conform with the principle of double entry. So it is also known as the memorandum account, or sometimes they call it a list of balance. Alright. So it ensures that the debit and credit balances as displayed in the ledgers are compiled, and the objective is to prove the accuracy of the bookkeeping. So the uses of trial balance, it helps in testing the accuracy of the double entry, and it's also helping in preparation of financial statements. I guess that's all you need to know in trial balance for now. Then let's move to. So as for you guys, in this type of question, trial balance, I would love to give you guys hints. Although I gave it in one of my previous videos, deal clip, to debit all expenses, assets, and losses. Then you credit all liability, income, and profit. So whenever I see a particular, you identify which part is it. Is it an asset? Is it an liability? Is it an expense? Is it an income? So that's how you know which one to put on the debit side or on the credit side. So without wasting much of our time, let me quickly move in to the question. Remember, deal clip, debit all expenses, asset, liability, credit, losses rather. You credit liability, income, and profit or gains, whichever. Alright, let's start. From the picture that I saw on the above, capital is what? It's like a fixed liability. So it's 9,000 to be on the credit side. Sundry expenses is what? 300. Expenses is what? Deal clip is you have a debit balance, which is 300. Bills receivable is an asset. Therefore, to be on the debit side, which is almost 5,000. Creditor is a liability, and liability always have a credit balance, so that is 10,000. Return inward is an expense. You deduct it from sales. Therefore, to be on the debit side. Return outward, it is an income, so they deduct it from purchase. Therefore, an income will always have a credit balance. 1,250. Furniture and fittings, 33,361. It will be on the debit side because it's an asset. 33,361. Freehold property is also an asset. That is 40,000 on the debit side. Carriage outward is an expense too, so 152 on the debit side. Bad debt is also an expense, 68 is on debit side. Cash is an asset. If an asset is to have a debit balance. Bank overdraft, it is a liability. Bank overdraft, 7,000. Purchases, it is a direct expense. Therefore, to have a debit balance, 171,000. Sales is a revenue, an income rather. Therefore, to have a credit balance. So most of you guys will see the reason why you do have it on the credit side on the trading profit and loss account. So next one is drawings. To have a debit balance. Why? Because it's an abnormal liability. Although I'll talk more on that on the next video. I'll create a video on that later. 3,260. Discount received is an income. 254. Discount allowed is an expense. So discount allowed is an expenses. It's 39. Then the next one is provision for doubtful debt. 730. To be on the credit side because it's a provision. 730. Rent is an expense. To have a debit balance. Bills payable. It is a liability. Therefore, to have a credit balance. Debtors. It is an asset. You have a debit balance, 8,000. Carriage inward is also an expense. The direct expenses, 1,110. Accumulated depreciation, you have a credit balance. Why? Because you are deducting from an asset. 17. Advertising is an expense, which is 150. General expenses, of course, it is an expense. Therefore, to be on the debit side. Therefore, so our total for this, our debit side is 283,686. So when I total everything here too, you also have 283,686. So that is that about trial balance. But there are some situations whereby everything will be correct, yet there will still be the balances will not be equal. Therefore, introduce suspense. Introduce suspense to balance it up. Then you make a correction for it. So that's another correction of errors, which by God's grace I hope I'll be taking you guys sooner or later. So thank you for watching my videos. Kindly like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as well as share it with your friends too. Thank you. See you next time.